What's up and cheers out there to you, all you awesome people in YouTube land. I haven't gone live in a while, but just wrote a Substack and wanted to share a couple things around this holiday season. Cheers to you guys. I got my cool dad mug for my cool dad mug here for Christmas as an early present. But I know this time of year can be crazy, man. It's crazy for us, even getting in here trying to write for an hour this morning, man. Kids, pounding on the walls. My wife and I are kind of tag teaming and going back and forth. Of I hit the gym early, then I come back and try and work a little while she takes the kids to the library or an activity, and then we swap, and I take the kids to the park and to Chuck E. Cheese or whatever we're doing, so she can try and work a couple hours. There's a lot to balance, and you got parties, you got gifts, you got all these things. Parents, we're trying to make this time of year super magical and super awesome for our kids, but oftentimes that can leave us feeling really deflated and defeated, I would say. And so just wanted to share 4 quick, easy tips with you guys here. Something I just wrote on that, work in progress for me too here, right? This isn't like me coming as an expert saying I got all this stuff figured out. But 4 quick tips I think I want to share with you guys today that has helped my wife and I kind of reframe this Christmas season, right? And so number one, if you look at the thumbnail of this, it's pretty funny. A few years ago, my wife and I guess it's 8 years ago now, we were going to be heroes. And so I dressed up as Santa. She dressed up as Miss Claus. We came on and thought my daughter would just be so excited and happy to see this. And she burst into tears instantly, And so you got these things like planned in your head. You think they're going to go a certain way. And so often they don't. And so, I just reset that expectation and embrace the chaos is the first thing I would say. Recently, and this is a pretty crazy thing, but a year ago, I'll never forget this at my daughter's school. They had this really busy sort of time of something got thrown off with the pickup lines. And so as parents are coming in to pick up their kids, all of a sudden, man, what normally would just be parents come in and come out is taking 15, 20 minutes. And everybody's getting pretty frustrated, right? And so when I see everybody getting frustrated, dude, it's crazy. All of a sudden now parents are flipping each other off. Parents are screaming at each other. Parents are screaming at teachers. One dad actually got arrested. He charged into the school past a security guard, screaming profanities, doing all these crazy things. And it just took me back to this Christmas time, how, a lot of us are pulled in a million directions. This is kind of crazy. But what I would say is, and I wrote a letter to the school after this, and this was a good reminder to me today, is, hey, our kids are watching us, number one. And so I said, if we're going to sit in traffic, use this as an opportunity to teach our kids, well, things don't always go as planned. Things don't always go, maybe the way that we want them to, but kids are watching us and how we respond to this. And so, if I take this back to our Christmas break here, things aren't going to go well. Maybe they didn't get the present they wanted. Maybe we're stuck in traffic. Maybe we got 9 parties to go to today and we're feeling stressed. But kids are going to look to us to see how that goes. And so the biggest thing I would say is be that rock and know that your kids are always watching you. So if it is stressful during this holiday season, you know what? Just remember your kids are watching you. That's the first one. The second one is, and this one is going to be a little harder for some people than others, but fill your own cup first. Slow down. And I mentioned at the beginning of this, I get up before my family every day. I've usually hit the gym before they're up. I've taken care of a few of the work things I need to care about. So, my kids are home 16 hours a day during the Christmas break. We got 3 of them running around. My wife works from home. I work from home. This isn't easy. So try and stack those wins for yourself early. Try and come in and set the tone and say, you know what, before my kids get up, I'm going to accomplish, X, Y, Z today. That way you can just be present and be there for most of it. If you knock a couple of those vital things off the to-do list, then you're able to relax a little bit more. And again, I think your kids feed off your energy. So that's always a big thing. The third one, and this is just something I preach all the time. My wife and I got 23,800 steps yesterday. Move more. Get out. Don't just sit this Christmas break and all around electronics and all around the TV and sitting and watching football. Those things can be great, but man, get your kids outside. Even if it's just halftime during a game, hey, let's go take a walk and look at all the Christmas lights. Hey, let's take a family walk after dinner and be the judges and see which houses we like the best that are all lit up the coolest. Or let's create a little scavenger hunt and get them out and moving. Let's take them to the park every day, get out and move. I think too many people just look at this time of year, specifically the Christmas break time, and say, I'm going to use it as an excuse to be as gluttonous as possible. Just lay around and watch football. And look, there's some of that can be great, right? But I'm saying, don't get stuck in that mode of wait till New Year. just this can be an incredible time to say, man, you know what? My kids are home more. I'm going to take them for bike rides or scooter rides, or we're going to go walk around the mall or run around or go to a playland and play with them, or just get up and move a little bit more. I think this can also be a really great thing for a lot of parents who are saying, you know what? I want to lead my kids into health and we want to have the healthiest 2026 ever. This can start today and it can start as easy as a walk. So get out and move. I gave you a couple ideas there. My family has done this probably 15 times. We're real excited when the Christmas lights come up and, we get to go walk around and judge all the houses. Oh man, I love that one. I love this one. I love this one. I know this one's better than that one. Right. And so that can be a really fun thing with the kids. I would urge you to do that. This last one that I'll say, and this one hit me. I was reading a book this year, Sahil Bloom's Five Types of Wealth. And he had a quote in there that really hit me really hard. And that's something that I've just tried to apply ever since I read that 6-7 months ago. And that's everything you get to do today, you'll wish 40, 50 years from now you could go back and do. You'd give anything. He's like, think about being 90 years old, right? Or 85, 90 years old. You're in the nursing home and like, even the worst thing you're probably going to do today, like for me, it's like, dude, me and my wife are already joking. The kid, Dad, Mom, look. And it's like, I'm looking, man. I've looked 700 times. What do you jump from the couch to the floor? Awesome, buddy. And at the 700 times, you can sometimes lose patience, right? But it's like, if you just take a breath and you remind yourself that, man, this is a season. We got 18 winners, 18 winter breaks with these kids. That's 90% of the time you're going to spend with your kids is from 0 to 18. You can embrace that and you can take a breath and try and be a little more present for it. And I'm not saying I'm perfect at this. Parents, you're never going to be perfect, but just reminding yourself that, man, whatever that might be, when you're 90, you would give anything to go back to that day. And so I think about that even when I'm, like doing extra laundry. I invite the kids to do it along with me and just think someday I won't get to do this. Hey, we're doing chores, we're doing this or that. Invite the kids to do it with you and just, make it a bonding thing. And so that hit me pretty hard. So that's my 4 tips to have an awesome winter break. I hope that you guys are embracing the chaos like we are. Things aren't always going to go as planned, but remember, your kids are always looking at you. Try and incorporate those early wins and stack those wins into your day for yourself. Get out and move. And keep in mind that everything that you get to do today, man, 40, 50 years from now, you'll wish you could go back. Just ask anybody that's older. They will impart that wisdom on you. That was one cool gift. My wife and I, we volunteered at a nursing home several years back. And man, people used to tell us that all the time. Like your worst day, I would give anything to go back. Or I wish I could go back and just live that one more time, And so take a couple deep breaths with me as here. I'm going to sign off and go back down and take my kids. Actually, we're going to go to the park, hit some Chuck E. Cheese, give my wife a little time to work after this. But I'm wishing you guys a Merry Christmas, in whatever way you celebrate. For our family, it's Merry Christmas. For some people, it's Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, whatever that is. But for us, man, we are going to have an awesome Christmas. We've already been to our church service. It was awesome. My son actually got to play the shepherd and had a couple lines in our Christmas service, which was pretty cool. So I hope you guys have an awesome time and a Merry Christmas. Hayden, what's up with you, brother? Great to see you, man. I hope your little angel is doing well. I love seeing pictures of her growing, man. I appreciate. Much love to all you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I saw a few people pop up. I'll post this on the channel. Hope a few other people watch it. You guys go have the greatest time of your greatest day. Let's make 2026 an awesome, awesome best year of our lives. And that can start right now, man. It can start as easy as a walk. So get up, get moving. Let's go. Have a great day. Much love all.